Hey, Scotch Test Dummies, I'm Scott.
Bart here.
Believe it or not, we've never done Michter's small batch bourbon.
And the cork's not in it. I picked it up before we filmed and was tossing it around. But what we're going to do is test it!
Good old Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey style.
Oh, let her breathe. Let her breathe. All right, I assume that's what you're doing. You're letting her breathe a little bit?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yep.
I didn't even notice. I've always said the head of this bottle looks weird to me. To me, it looks almost like one of them glass toppers, and I didn't even pay attention.
Looks like the Blue Origin's space launcher rocket.
Ooh, whoops. I think I just gave the one finger salute. The Blue Origins. What?
Had to check. Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Yeah.
Had to check. I said it.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Make sure.
Yeah. I think I looked at it. It's bourbon.
Yeah.
So.
Hard to read also. I think it's 45.7%.
So they need to make
be
numbers
46.
bigger for us old people. Make the numbers
45.7% ABV. Batch number 21D1185.
Wow.
Michter's will have a batch up here at the top.
I'm getting all kinds of dill rye notes off of this.
Really?
Yeah. So either that or a touch of zucchini water.
Disclaimer still, I think my taste is almost back from COVID. Smell is still not.
Got it.
And I'm not getting that much here on the nose at all.
So I get a dusty, dry barn floor, and then I get touches of that dill rye in there. That's it.
I just got cinnamon and caramel. Oak.
First of all, it tastes a little lower ABV than it is, which is surprising. But yeah, oak on the forefront. Not as sweet as I would have thought. Little bits, hints of dry driftwood. Dry driftwood is what I get. With a...
Had some pretzel in my mouth. I got to get that down and go again here.
Yeah, you got to get that down. A little more muted. Maybe a hint of cherry cough syrup at the finish. A hint of cherry cough syrup.
Cherries and melted caramel. I don't know if that's different than just caramel. A smooth, creamy caramel.
You're switching your
cinnamons, vanillas. Standard bourbon notes.
Got a little cinnamon there.
Nice palate. Not bad.
This is dry. It finishes very astringent for me.
I get sweet. I don't get any dry at all. I'm getting a lot of sweet.
Dryness in the finish. It's very dry.
No.
Like I have a cotton ball in my mouth. Cotton in my mouth.
This is really, I think, kind of this is the baseline Michter's. This, and then there's the small batch rye.
Yeah, I love their ryes. The Michter's ryes are very good.
Well, I don't know that we've even done the small batch.
They source their ryes, don't they?
They were.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still
From a
are.
very good place. Yes. We'll see what that does. This is too dry for me. I'll admit I like my bourbons a little sweeter. This seems more leaning toward the driftwood flavors than the sweeter flavors.
See, I'm getting more of the sweet than I am. There's plenty of oak in it though, for no more old than it probably. No more old than it probably is.
No more age than it is.
No more age than it probably has behind the label. I mean, I would expect this is probably 5 to 7 years old, somewhere in there probably.
Okay.
A lot of influence from the oak in that time. Nothing offensive here. Good bourbon. Standard bourbon. Average bourbon, you would say. 45.7%.
I'll score first, so don't do it because I'm gonna hit a number. I think I'll be lower than 2 from where you're at, but who knows where you're gonna score. So, are you ready for scoring? Or did you have more to say?
Do it.
Got it. So, the scores are obviously my palate. So, if it doesn't match yours, it's fine.
The scores are obviously your palate.
Right. Well, some people are like, you can't score it that way. And I'm always like, it's my palate. So, of course, I can score it that way.
So you don't want to score it by my palate.
What I'm letting people know is I'm not scoring by theirs.
Bastard.
Yeah, they get mad. You can't score it that way. Well, I am. Because it's an 82.
Oh.
See?
Yeah, I mean, a bottle is an 85. Starts at an 85 and either gets worse or gets better.
Yeah, that's
I give it an 85. It meets expectations coming, out of the bottle.
What's the proof of this again?
45.7.
It comes off tasting smaller on the proof. I get the dry astringency. I get a lot of dried oak driftwood.
Not bad. Like I say, average bourbon. $30 to $35 range.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. If you would have told me 59, I would have fell off the chair.
Yeah.
That's 59! Ah!
Then I'd have a little regret.
You'd be back to the regret. Kind of like the caged ceiling fan.
Yeah.
The caged ceiling fan. Were you worried that my ape arms were going to hit it or something when I'd get too happy?
Yeah.
You had to cage the blade?
Yeah, make sure the kids are we get to throwing stuff around in there.
And it hits the blade. Yeah, I figured I'd get my ape arm up there. Pop! And he'd be like, oh, hey.
I still have it.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You got a photo? What are you doing? Holy moly. That seems over the top. What are you doing?
But it's smaller. It's only a 24 inch.
Oh,
okay.
You're going to have to throw that in.
It's not a
you have to throw
56
that in.
inch.
Okay.
Well, we're talking we should Macmira Swedish whiskey.
Sure, you should.
And at the end, we were talking about a ceiling fan that I recently.
This is a callback.
Had some regret about purchasing.
He had regret. That's a massive thing there.
You said you didn't know me to have regret.
Never. You're usually like, no regrets.
Right now.
You live your life with no regrets. That could be the name of your YouTube show.
I do try to make the most of the situation.
Right. Yeah, I would be like, I would yell no regrets, but then you would see me stuck in like an ant farm naked, and you'd be like, he's got regrets.
I wasn't planning on the boat sinking, but it is a nice day.
Well, you'd be like, I'm in the dinghy, and the water's beautiful. Yep. No regrets. And I'd be like, no, this sucks.
That would be the way it is.
Yeah. I'd be like, we had a big old boat. Now we're in a dinghy.
At least the sun's shining.
Yeah.
Birds are singing.
I'd be like, we ain't got enough water. No regrets. It'll rain. All right.
Go to ScotchTestDummies.com. Check out some of our merchandise. We've got dropper sets, coins, hats, shirts, glasses, all kinds of stuff. Help support the show.
Our COVID 2020 coin.
And also check us out on
Patreon, where you can support us for as little as $1 or as much as you want. If you like the type of show we do and you don't carry regrets, go to patreon.com, look up Scotch Test Dummies, and support the show.
No regrets, not even one.
No regrets. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Launch it.
Dummies.